All right, so Trijicon just announced their two new optics for pistols, the RCR and the RMR HD. Okay, so let's talk about it. It's been a long time coming. I think, this is just my opinion, that the reason it took them so long to come out with these is because they wanted to perfect the design. Because if you watch their video announcing these products, there is so much going on with each one that I'm pretty much convinced that these are going to be pretty much the new flagship, just like the current RMR Type 2 is kind of like the gold standard for pistol mounted red dots. So let's start with the RMR HD. Things that pop out at me: the bigger window. So it's about 30% bigger window than the original RMR. Top loading battery. The reticle, you can choose between the donut EOTech style reticle or just the simple dot reticle. I'm probably going to stick with the regular dot because I think the donut is a little bit too cluttered for my sight picture, for me. And let's see, you get small features like more tactile and audible clicks for your windage and elevation. You get a little bit more illumination settings. You get, I think, one more night vision setting. The controls on either side for the brightness, they're more tactile and they're bigger surface area from what I can see in the pictures here. And it has a forward mounted light sensor, which is going to be interesting to see how it performs in the real world. Because I'm thinking of the scenario when you're indoors like I am right now and you're trying to point your gun something outside and that's more lit up, how it's going to be. So that's something I'd be interested in checking when I get my hands on one. What's funny is my RMR Type 2 right here, I painted this index line. Basically, it tells me when I present my pistol, I look for the paint to kind of level out. And that way, it helps me know that I have my sights in alignment a lot faster. So it's interesting. I'm glad that they put this index ridge that aids in finding a faster sight picture. I think that's pretty cool. It's a simple thing, but I think it's going to be really helpful. I already said the window is bigger. It's the same profile as the RMR, so it's the two vertical edges and then the one rounded top. It's just extended upward by about 30%. Everything's still durable. It's the RMR footprint, if you already didn't know. So all of your existing guns should be able to accept the new HD. And yeah, the last thing is the price point. I think that's the most controversial. $850. Yeah. So I think the used market, after a year of it being released and saturated, will probably be, I could see it being around 600 to 700. That's just based on past patterns with, other optics like the regular RMR Type 2. Okay, let's talk about the RCR. I think that's the one that everyone's been anticipating the most from Trijicon. The RCR is the ruggedized closed reflex optic with the same RMR footprint. And the cool part that stood out to me were the patented capstan screws that you insert through the sides and then they thread downward, because otherwise you wouldn't have been able to screw the capstan screws through the top, because obviously the emitter is enclosed. So I love the way that they engineered that, and then they put the holes on the head of the screws so you can slide a small Allen key and rotate it. I'm confident in the mounting pattern of the RCR. They say it has good durability. diverts the force of an impact away from the lens. That's what they're claiming. The buttons on it they look very big, easy to distinguish, brighter or dimmer. Important thing, top-loaded battery. Use the same CR 2032 for 6 years of continuous use at setting 5. And just like the RMR HD, the RCR also lets you use your existing Trijicon RMR compatible iron sights. So suppressor height sights for the RMR Type 2 will work on the RMR HD and the RMR RCR. And it's just looking to be a really rugged, enclosed optic. I mean, there's not really much more to say. So let me know what you think in the comments below if you're gonna be getting one. I'm not in a rush to get one. Right now I'm running the Trijicon SRO, which I love. It's not the most durable, but maybe I could see myself actually getting an RMR HD before I get an RMR RCR. That's just for what I need it for. So yeah, still gonna keep the RMR Type 2s. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens to these. I don't think that they cannibalized. These might be like the budget version now of a Trijicon flagship optic, and you could get these easily for like $400 in the used market. Even my SRO, if you just wait a little bit longer, you do find SROs going for $400 in excellent condition but used. So if you enjoyed the video, let me know which one you're planning to get. Let me know if you're not planning to get one. Just let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks.